Hey, Radical fans. Today's Radical Rundown is a question that comes in. When should we use pin-up or pin-down balls? And there is no hard, fast rule on that. There are some guidelines. First off, pin-down balls do not roll sooner. Pin-up balls do not go long and flip hard. Let's talk about the dynamics of the ball. When you put a pin-up ball, you create more track flare. When you create more track flare and wider track flares, the ball is more reactive to friction. So if you're looking to get a ball further down the lane and you go to a pin-up ball, when it sees the dry, it's going to hook harder. So just keep that in mind. On the converse side of that is a pin-down ball does not roll sooner. It just flares less. And the flares are closer together. So it's not going to be as responsive to friction. Okay, so it's going to force you to play closer to the dry possibly. When you throw a pin-down ball, it will probably have, for some players who is a lower speed, lower rep player, he may get more back-end reaction out of that ball than he would with a pin-up ball, because the pin-up ball is going to burn up sooner or lose energy in the wrong part of the lane. So there is no steadfast rule on whether it's good to have pin-up or pin-down. One thing we do recommend, and highly recommend, if you're going to throw an asymmetrical ball and you're a low-speed, low-rev player, drill it pin-down so that your hook window gets a little bit longer and the ball retains energy longer and goes through the pins better. If you're a speed-dominant player, drill a strong pin asymmetrical ball so that the ball flares more and flares in the right spot. You want that ball to pick up in the right spot so it's not going through the break point, you're not firing it down the lane and missing your spot. So basically, it's a trial and error thing. If you've never had a pin-down ball and you tend to leave a lot of corner pins where the ball's burning up, you're not getting the hit and carry you want, try a pin-down ball. Because like I said, it won't be as responsive to friction. It won't go crazy off the spot down lane. It'll have a little more controllable motion. People fall into a trap when they go to pin-up balls and they see that big back-end motion. Well, the problem with that is that hook window gets shorter and shorter and shorter, so that if you miss right, the ball is going to hook and stop. And hook and stop is never a good thing for the most part. It's going to cause weaker hits and less dynamics going through the pins. That's today's Radical Rundown. Put some comments below. We'll see you next time.